As Jarryd Hayne left a Western Sydney prison, there was a sense of deja vu. This is the second time the former NRL star has won an appeal after he was convicted of raping a woman at her Newcastle home.
He's really looking forward to getting home to his family.
It's been 6 years since Hayne was accused of sexually assaulting the woman at her Newcastle home, allegedly leaving her bleeding from the genitals. This time, the Court of Criminal Appeal was split 2 judges to 1, but the success of Hayne's appeal hinged on how the trial judge dealt with a series of messages the complainant had sent a friend around the time of the alleged assault and later deleted. In them, she told her friend that Hayne had come over, paid for a taxi driver to stay out the front, and that it was really rushed. His lawyers had argued the messages showed the encounter was consensual and there was no reference to her injury or the sex being forced. They told the Court of Criminal Appeal they should have been allowed to cross-examine the complainant about the messages and said the jury also deserved to hear her explain why she allegedly told police, "If those messages get out, I'm and he will get off." The majority of judges agreed with that argument, with one saying the jury were deprived of evidence which had significance for their assessment of the honesty of the complainant. They also agreed with Hayne's lawyers that the trial judge had erred in how he had directed the jury to treat allegations the complainant had lied. The judgment is the latest chapter in a long-running legal saga for the 2-time Dally M medal winner. After Hayne was arrested and charged in 2018, the first trial in 2020 returned a hung jury. In the 2021 retrial, Hayne was found guilty and sent to prison. Then in 2022, that conviction was quashed and Hayne released, before a third trial in 2023 found Hayne guilty again. Now the 2 convictions from that trial have also been quashed. The Director of Public Prosecutions will now decide if Hayne will face a 4th trial. But in the judgment, Justice Sweeney suggested that given the history of the matter, it would not be in the interests of justice.
Over the last 20 years, at least in my involvement with the law as a judge and former judge, I think I can only think of one case where there's been a 4th trial. It's such an unusual situation, really. And it's a very hard situation on the accused, and it's a hard situation on people who are the alleged victims. Very difficult to go through it all a 4th time.
Hayne is now on conditional bail with his fate in the hands of the DPP. Sarah Gerrathy, ABC News, Sydney.